Deus Vault, my fellow gamers. Okay, so I didn't do an unboxing of this stuff, but these are 5 models for Battletech that I recently purchased off eBay. And I know what some of them are, but it would be nice if somebody out there could help me identify some of these. So, of course, we have an Atlas that I purchased. And this guy, I think he's missing some cannons there. It looks like there's indents to put stuff. I'm going to look in the Total Warfare book that I have, because I know that they've got a painted one of him in there. What's terrible is this guy used some serious glue. I put these things in the freezer. I tried knocking on them with the end of my X-Acto, which usually works very well, and that usually can shatter the super glue. But this stuff didn't shatter all day in the freezer, did not shrink the material and crack the glue. Nothing has worked. So I want to do some more brute force. If I have to, I'll get some channel locks, pull that thing. Because this torso twist is a terrible, terrible deal. If you guys want to do this to your models and have them torso twist, put a magnet there or put a pin. Put just a rod right through. You can twist your little model. Don't glue it like that. Oh, please don't do it, guys. But aside from the little torso cannons, I think he's got everything. I mean, I have his hands here, his legs, and all that good stuff in the bits there. And then his little side skirts. So I've got him. This here is a Mad Cat. The feet are there. And I am missing one head gun, nose cone gun thing. Its mate is over here. I have some of that. It's like white, but you heat it up. It's these squares, and you can make a mold out of this, and it's a reusable product, but you can make molds out of it. I've got to dig it out and show you guys, but what I'll do, because I got to take all this stuff apart and clean it, but I'll probably make a green stuff mold of this and just glue it there. So it'll be a good use of that, I think. But yeah, I've got a Mad Cat. It looks like everything's complete except for missing that one piece on the nose cone. And his base, he was glued upside down on it, I guess. Pardon me, y'all. But he was glued there. Kind of got the bevel the whole wrong way. It's just really an eyesore. So what you do, flip your bases over. Please just file the mold line. It makes it so much nicer. And then you can take that sandable foam that I have and put it right on top to make a level surface to put your guy with the big old chicken feet, and they'll fit and they'll look nice. So that's what I'm slowly doing. The Atlas didn't have a base, so I've got a little plastic, Reaper one here. And the next is this dude. I don't really know what he's called, but he's got a face on him that only a mother would love. Look at that. Ugh. This guy. And I think that this back piece, you could see. Let me see. It's got a big, huge gap there. And actually, daylight was shining through that thing. Anyway, that's a big gap there. So I want to pop that off and just slide it down a little bit. My buddy told me what this guy was, and I've completely forgotten. But I've just cleaned the feet here. Of course, I had to fill in the gaps and clean the mold lines up the inside and outside of both legs. He's kind of a real terrible looking model. Very GoBot like. Very, very terrible. I'd rather have the Transformer, not the GoBot. But I just bought these guys because they were metal. And I could use them to proxy models. Of course, Atlases are always nice. The Mad Cat is a really sexy model. And these two, I have no idea. I think my buddy called this the Banshee. Help me out. It's a super tall mech, man. The dude is huge. Both of these are actually huge mechs. But he's got a very, big old hand here. Maybe he's trying to pimp smack a different mech. But his two completely open hands. Doesn't look like any weapon systems or anything. He's just all torso weapon. And this person, what they did is they had the gray primer, and then they just like did a dry brush of blue all over, and then they gave up. And they probably gave up in the 90s or something. So what I have to do is I've got to find the mold lines, clean that stuff all up. See, there's a mold line right in there. You can't see it because of the shadow. See, whew, that mold line. But yeah, weird looking dude. This might be the one that I paint up like he's made out of cardboard boxes, because he's totally looking like it. And this one actually is fairly nice. And you can see on these, this robust mold line, all these metal bases have it, and it's pretty terrible. And it does take a while to grind down, but once you do, you get something very nice, and it's gonna look good painted up. Promise you that. You just have to deal with it, you know. And of course you got to fill in these gaps. But this guy, I mean, he's got like the reverse knee, back leg of like an animal, and he's wearing these armored mittens. They're so cute. It just has a thumb. It's like he's cold or something, but it's armored. And he's got pardon me, he's got the torso like missile pods. And then these things look like gauze rifles. I'm not sure. They could be large lasers. I don't know what the heck he's sporting, but he's got mittens, which already endears him to me. And his body is more tube. It's very rounded, more so than the other. He might be like Clan, because Clanners like crazy stuff like this. You know, it's very, very interesting sculpt. Man, they didn't even... Is that supposed to be there? Kind of thicker. Okay. Maybe it's supposed to be there. Thought it'd be flashing on the inside there, but yeah. So I don't know the name of this cat. This guy, my buddy called him a banshee. I'm gonna look up a banshee and see what I can find. And my buddy called this something else, but I'm not sure. And he said it was a clan mech. He said it was like the worst looking clan mech ever. And I agree. It's pretty terrible. I kind of want to give him a big red lip there. Just, you know, and then cheeks. Those little panels right there, they're totally going to be red cheeks. I might do him up like a nutcracker. I mean, he's got the back piece here. He could be a nutcracker. I can paint a big white beard on him. Yeah, man. I think that's totally what I'm going to do. Be festive with this guy. He's got to be a nutcracker. So a lot of red, a lot of green. I think that would be awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what's up. So, the Nutcracker mech. But, yeah, just got these guys in, and I will be dealing with them, cleaning them up. You know, it's the glue is the hardest part. Like, I would have fully ripped him apart, his legs off the base and everything, but I just couldn't get it off. This guy used some serious glue, and yeah, I've met very few glue solutions that I can't deal with. So I don't know. I don't know if this guy used that terrible zip kicker. I don't like zip kicker. Of course, it's something else you have to buy. Miniatures are expensive enough, but I guess zip kicker makes it to where the glue never lets go, no matter what. So maybe, you know, an apocalypse world where you need glue to stick forever, go ahead and use it. But please don't use that crap on your miniatures, guys. Somebody might come around and want to change the paint job. Anyway, so this is what I've got for you today. Some models. And if I could have some help identifying these three, because this is clearly an Atlas and that's clearly a Mad Cat or Timberwolf, whatever you would like to call them. And I'll probably show you how I make a copy of this. There's videos of it online, but you know, it'll be first time for me using it, so that'd be nice. Anyway, y'all take it easy. Carry your lays on.